Namaste. Today we will learn about Geographic Information System GIS. What is GIS? GIS is a computer based system for collecting and storing, manipulating, analyzing, displaying and querying geographically related information. What are the functions of GIS? The first important function is data collection. What are data? Data may be field data, satellite data, aerial photographs, analog maps, surveyed maps, okay, or some reports. Okay, these are various data. Okay, in GIS, another important function is data storage. For that, we need a computer database, correct? And data manipulations. So, the data manipulation also required in the process of GIS in future. That time there is scope for manipulation of data using computer. Data display and data analysis is another important functions. The components of GIS, right, computer system, hardware and plotter, printer, digitizer. Okay, these are all hardware components of the GIS. Then we have software component and appropriate procedures like there are some softwares, there are paid softwares, and also there is one software called QGIS. It's open source software, can be used effectively for GIS operations. And very important thing is we need one more important component, that is appropriate procedure, the procedure for GIS operation. Spatial reference geographic data, that means all spatial data include all maps, satellite imageries, aerial photographs, etc. Okay. Then very important component, we never forget that the people to carry out various management and analysis tasks. Okay. What are the important components? There are 5 important components in a GIS: the software, hardware, data, people and the appropriate methods. Okay, what is data? There are 2 important types of data in GIS. Okay, the data may be the spatial data, or some information about the spatial data, we call it as non-spatial or attribute data. These 2 are important data in a GIS. They may have either spatial or non-spatial attribute data. Okay, what very important GIS is spatial data. They can be expressed in the space, XYZ space. Okay, the important characteristics of spatial GIS, they can be mapped. Okay, then there is location information for this data. There is length, area or perimeter. That means there can be expressed in the form of point, line and polygon. And they may be either discrete or continuous, right? We have 2 types of data here. It may be vector or raster. Vector is discrete and raster is continuous. We will discuss about this in the coming classes. Spatial relationships between 2 data. Okay. Yes, there are 2 data models. We call it as vector data model and raster data model. They are 2 important data models in the GIS. What is vector data model? Vector data model is a tool to represent spatial features in the form of geometric objects of point, line or polygon. Okay. You can represent all this earth surface feature in the form of point, line, polygon like that. For example, bore wells can be expressed in the form of points. Line feature like road, drainages and streams can be expressed in the form of line features, and the ground, water bodies, forest, land parcels can be expressed in the form of area features. What is raster data model? Raster data model is better for representing continuous phenomena which vary continuously over the space. That means these data are continuous. For example, temperature variation in the place, the elevation difference, all these are raster because there is continuous variation. Okay, continuous functions variation can be better represented using raster data model. That means, for example, satellite imagery is a continuous data. Okay, here the pixels, the smallest unit of pictures, or in the form of grids, the data is present. Okay, raster data model uses regular grids to cover the space. The grids in satellite images, small grids in the form of grids meant nothing but the pixels. Okay. We will discuss about that in detail in the coming classes. Raster represents a continuous surface. Yes. Then there are the significant difference between a raster and a vector data formats. Okay. Here there is we are going to express a well. Okay. In the form of raster, there are nothing but pixels, a square grid you can see there. In the form of vector, you can express this in the form of points. Correct. Raster, it will be like a grid. In vector, actually you can express these features as a point. For example, well benchmarks can be expressed in the form of point, the vector, whereas in the case of raster, you can express this in the form of grids. In the raster format, you can see there is a continuous pixels. It represents a stream flowing in area. Okay. Okay. In a satellite imagery, you can see like this. But if you are representing this in the form of vector, it will be simple line. Okay. Next, there is a water body that can be covered by a few pixels, dark colored pixels here. Okay, in the form of raster, and same thing can be expressed in the form of polygon in the case of vector. Okay, then there are two types of data, spatial data in GIS. Each data formats, vector and raster are equally important. That means sometimes we need data in the form of raster, sometimes you need data in the form of vector. In that case, the conversion of data should be available. Yes, both raster and vector data can have unique advantages in GIS operations. It requires conversion of raster to vector, vector to raster, vice versa. Okay. With the help of different computer algorithms, data conversions can be done. Okay. The process of conversion of vector to raster is known as rasterization. The process of conversion of raster to vector is known as rasterization. Thank you.